Have you ever looked at the clock and thought, wait, how is it already 4 p.m.? Maybe you sat down to answer one email and suddenly 2 hours disappeared. Or maybe you planned to leave the house at 10, but somehow it's 10:15 and you're still looking for your keys. If that sounds familiar, you're not bad at managing your time. You may be dealing with something called time blindness, one of the most common ADHD symptoms. Time blindness isn't about literally being unable to tell time. It's about your brain struggling to accurately sense the passage of time and understand how long things actually take. For many people with ADHD, time often feels like there are only two categories: now and not now. Events happening next week can feel just as distant as events happening next year. At the same time, something that's due tomorrow can somehow feel like it's days away, until suddenly it's tonight. That's why people with ADHD often underestimate how long tasks will take. You think replying to emails will take 10 minutes. It takes 45. You think getting ready only takes 20 minutes. Then you're rushing out the door 30 minutes late. It's not because you don't care. Your brain simply has a harder time estimating time. This also explains why deadlines seem to magically create motivation. Without urgency, your brain doesn't always register that something is important. But when the deadline is only a few hours away, your brain suddenly gets a rush of dopamine and adrenaline, making it much easier to focus. That's why so many people with ADHD say they do their best work at the last minute. It's not because they enjoy the stress, it's because their brain finally recognizes that the task is happening now. Another challenge is something psychologists call time horizons. People without ADHD naturally think ahead throughout the day. I need to leave in an hour. I should start dinner soon. I have an appointment later. With ADHD, future events often fade into the background until they're suddenly urgent. That can lead to missed appointments, forgotten plans, and constantly feeling behind, even when you're trying your best. The good news is that external systems often work much better than relying on memory. Visual timers, calendar reminders, countdown widgets, and breaking large tasks into smaller chunks all help make time feel more real. Instead of trusting your brain to remember, you're giving it something concrete to react to. If you've spent years thinking you were just lazy or bad at time management, know this: your brain processes time differently. Understanding that difference is the first step toward building strategies that actually work for you.